So we're putting some more plants out today on the trellis that need to save seeds for. We're going to do a couple of the Kellogg's breakfast tomato. That one's Ukrainian purple. Some purple potted pole beans, and then, oh, I need to get some water on these. They're shriveling up as it gets warmer today. A couple of little kohlrabi and a zinnia in there. This one's going to have the Kellogg's breakfast tomato, and that's got some basil in there, some cinnamon basil and some lemon basil. So when I like to transplant them is when I can easily lift them out of the cell tray. They're not running around root bound, and they let healthy, nice white roots. And I don't go out of my way to plant them any extra deep. I mean, they go a little bit deeper than what they came out of. Try and see from the side. But I literally just kind of drop them in. They've got organic plant food in there with compost, and then last year's soil. And that's pretty much how I pot them up, and then I'll mulch them, water them, and we'll take them over to the trellis. So we're gonna go ahead and take these little guys over here to the trellis. And now we just find available spots and stick them in there. Let's see. Ukrainian purple looks like it fit right there. Okay, so over here in these grow bags, I'll be sticking a few more tomatoes in the tomato row. Let's see, this one's a snowball tomato. Then we've got two of the Dr. Witchy or Dr. Whitey, not sure how that's said. And I don't really plant them over deep like I was saying earlier. I just kind of dig them in. And the last one down here is the Cordobu. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to fill in the fronts of these with. I may throw some herbs in here, possibly some kohlrabi or some radishes. Get some more in before it gets too hot. And let's see. You can see this section over here. I did of the tomatoes before. I've got a couple of brown sugar with some radishes and a marigold. Some red noodle beans and kohlrabi. Some watermelon radish and yellow red heirloom tomato. And so that's one more section of the tomato trellis. This has actually been 5 weeks since I put the small little baby tomato plants over here. Literally 5 weeks, and some of them, as you can see, are huge. And like, look, in 5 weeks at all the fruit we got. Over here, these Amish paste and the Rio Grande. I mean, they're loaded. Some more little Amish paste hanging out. Oh, look, there's a whole cluster of the Indiana Reds. Oh, one split up. I take that off there in just a little bit. Looks like another Roma about to come off. Still waiting on more Black Beauties to ripen up. And you can see this is literally getting filled in all the way to the end. Oh, there's a couple more tomatoes I'm going to show you while I'm planting tomatoes today anyway. This is the Lemon Boy, which was cloned off of Kiki's original plant. Getting a little cluster of fruit down in the middle. And this is a Sun Dipper. It's a hybrid, so I won't be able to save the seeds on these, but still beautiful tomatoes. I haven't tried them yet. I will let you know how they taste. The Sun Sugar, oh my, that is one of my new favorite tomatoes. This is just a little cherry tomato, but, oh, wait a minute. No, that's the Sun Sugar right here. And it makes absolutely delicious tomatoes. It's got a whole bunch of fruit. But that's basically what I did today, beginning of March. Got some tomatoes planted. I moved this hay bale with the cauliflower down here to make room for that grow bag that we just planted. But let's take a peek while we're over here. Oh, look at that. It's not as purple as the other ones. This one's more whitish and yellow. But we're going to let it go, see what happens. And then I'm going to let these guys right here ripen up just a little more because I cannot wait to save these seeds from these Marconi peppers. They're small for a Marconi, but they are good. So, as we take a look at the to-do pile of everything we didn't get planted out today, all the stuff we're going to be doing later in the week. I just want to thank you for taking the time to watch my garden and look at the things I have growing. I would love to hear from anybody that wants to talk about gardening. Just leave a comment. And if you like my garden and want to see updates as things grow, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and like my video. And thank you for tuning in.